What's up, guys? I gotta do my pee pee poo poo check. Oh, it's saying I'm not live on Twitch. Is that true? Nah, Twitch is tripping, bro. We're good. We look good. Nah, Twitch is pee pee poo poo check. We're good. We look good. Nah, Twitch is pee pee poo poo check. Perfect. We sound good. We sound sexy. What's up, guys? I'm back. I made it. I made it. What's up, Israel? Molly, hello. PB, hello. Megan Rose, hello. Kisio, hello. Celia, hello. Asian Fury, what's up? Welcome, 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 welcome. Max, welcome to the stream. Kiro, welcome to the stream. Amy, welcome to the stream. Mbem, always good to see me. What? Always good to see you? It is always good to see me too, though. Ha ha. Tra-la-la, your thumbnail got me good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Whenever I remember, I like to throw a thumbnail on stream, and I just have like random fucking screenshots, chat. I gotta collect like a bunch of just random screenshots and shit. Throw them up there. Fuck it. I think that shit's so funny. I want my stream thumbnails to be like not real thumbnails. I just want them to be really stupid. AK, welcome to the stream. Good luck cleaning your apartment. Shyla, welcome. Alex, welcome. The one and Oni, welcome. Rose, welcome. I've never tuned into a live. Sounds like a you problem. Finding out Ben was a skater boy made my jaw drop. Bro, I feel like that's pretty common knowledge. Y'all, I kind of tried everything, chat. Like, there's like not a lot of stuff that I haven't like at least tried. Although I was really obsessed. I was really obsessed with skateboarding. Like, mad obsessed with skateboarding. Goose, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How's your guys' weekend? I apologize, I was gone at VidCon. What was new? What happened? Who died? How many pickles? Aster, welcome to the stream. Lua, welcome to the stream. How's he liking the cat tower? He loves it. He spends a lot of time on it, low key. He might be in there right now. I don't know. I don't know. Beans does whatever Beans heart desires, all right? All right? My elevator's out, so I had to climb 6 flights of stairs while down a pint of blood. Skill issue. The one and only, I'm gonna do that when a streamer recommended that I don't drop my alert in Discord until I'm actually doing the reading part. So I'm gonna try that this stream. I went to a pinball and board game convention and got a cat board game. Ooh, what's the name of the cat board game? I didn't know they had conventions like that. Are you like super into pinball and board games, Asian Fury? Where did you get the cat tower from? Fuck, I just took the affiliate link out of my fucking bio. Hold on, let me grab it real quick. You know, just so I can get a little extra cheddar off of this shit, you know? This one. There we go. Bam. What? Bam. There you go, guys. Whoever was asking for it. Whoever was asking for it. If you buy through that link, I get like maybe $5. Maybe $5. Jazzy Cow, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, just got back from a Counter-Strike 2 major in Austin. Bro, I was just watching Ludwig play while I was like cleaning and working and shit. He's doing some like roommate rumble. I used to play CSGO back in the day. Have not touched the game probably since college. But not gonna lie, kind of got me itching to play. The problem is, chat, I don't have the male audience to play that game for. So I don't think it's worth me spending that much time playing. But I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Ludwig play and I was like, that looks pretty fucking fun. Can't even lie. Texas in the summer is Satan's armpit. What's the weather today? Dude, being in California is crazy, chat. That's it's only 91 degrees today. That's not bad, low key, for Vegas. All right, now my dude. Okay, chat. I updated my phone. I updated my phone to the new iOS. I've been putting it off. I heard so many people talking shit about the Photos app and how dog shit they made it, and it is dog shit. I will admit that. I've been putting it off, but my phone started glitching in like group chats because I don't have the newest group chat update. So like it kept fucking some shit up with my friends' group chats. So I finally I finally updated my phone. There's just like random shit that stops working on my phone now. Does anybody else experience this? When you go and get the newest iOS updates, and like, I get it. I know that they like fuck with your phone when they come out with a new one. This thing it's a 14 Pro. So like, I feel like it shouldn't be dying yet, you know? Like on my fucking old XR that I use for like keeping old like videos on and posting to Snapchat. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense that thing would get fucked. But I don't know. It just makes me so mad. I'm like, why is this not working how it should? Althea, welcome. Dragon Dynamico, welcome. A Trans Shark, welcome. Gracias will buy once I get paid. Hey, you do you. I just like sending that out there, you know? I just got a new job and I hate it. Haha, low-key miss working for the IRS. Yo, Aster, don't come at me, bro. Don't come at me. All right? I'm about to drink a beer and water my garden. That sounds like a great way to spend the evening. I haven't done this in a while, chat. I did get a couple bottles of wine from Costco. I need to get a bar cart too. If anybody has a good bar cart, send me the link to it. Blair, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've been in stream. Skill issue. Should be here every day. Y'all, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more, by the way. I have a, dude, I can't really show you guys, but I got these like big, I can't remember what the listing said. These things are like practically square. I want to say this thing's like 60 inches by 40 inches. And I got two of them. I got two whiteboards to start organizing my life. And my goal is to be streaming minimum 4 days a week. So now that traveling is over, now that traveling is done, I should be able to stick to that. What's up, Shin? What game were you talking about? CSGO, I think. This just in, Ben thinks women can't play video games. I don't think that you guys can't play video games. It's that I have a feeling my audience doesn't want to watch me play video games. Like high key, I don't think any of y'all want to watch me play video games. Unless it's like a horror game or something like that. But I think first person shooter, I'm not saying that you can't like it if you're a girl. I'm just saying the YouTubers and the Twitch streamers that do well playing those games do not have the audience that I have. And I would prefer, like, I don't want to just stream shit for the sake of streaming shit. I want to stream shit that I like and you guys will like too. Otherwise, it's just like, why the, you know? Sam, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Hold on, guys. I need to catch up on some shit. What's up, Katana? Oh, God. I'm way behind. I'm way behind. Ah! Just random Engine. Welcome to the stream. Pay your taxes, y'all. Really? To this government? Really? Listen, I'm gonna do it legally, but y'all ain't. I'm giving as little money to this administration as possible, chat. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Looking for a second job? I need to upgrade my life? Hell yeah. I get all my wine from client gifts. Dude, do they gift you like good wine, Mbem? I really don't drink good wine like that, you know? You could have dry heat. It's much better. I will say the dry heat is a different beast. It's a much different beast. I did get sunburned though, chat. Me and my sister went to the we went to the beach on Sunday because VidCon was over on Saturday. It was fucking hot. It was hot as shit though. You guys would actually watch me play CS. Is that what y'all are saying? Is that what y'all are claiming, chat? You guys would watch me play CS? I don't believe y'all. I don't believe you. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Shini, welcome to the stream. Thank you for catching up on the YouTube content, catching the live streams. Solar Loss, welcome to the stream, guys. Oh shit, Dragon, thank you for the 100 bits. Feet pick stream win. Never. I like always wear socks, chat. Always. I need to get, oh shit, chat, does anybody have good like indoor slippers or indoor slides that they wear? I need to, that's fuck. I need to add that to my list of shit I want to get. Okay, why did I break this? What the fuck? So annoying. Anybody have any good indoor slippers they like? Lightning McQueen, welcome to the stream. Pep Kane, oh my gosh, it's been a while. Where are the pink Crocs? Those have been graduated to my outside shoes. Those have been graduated to my I need to take the trash out and need to throw on some quick shoes. Sorry y'all. Sorry, y'all. They got retired from the indoor. I should get slippers, though. I feel like a cute pair of like slippers would rip. Survey said I will not end up on Wiki Feet. I feel like if you guys did a deep enough dive, you could find videos of my feet. Videos and screenshots and shit. There's no way, bro. There's no way. I love my UFO slides. What are UFOs? I think that's is this like a UFO these nuts in your mouth? Like, did you just get my ass? Did you just get me? Get more Crocs? I guess I could, but like Crocs are so fucking expensive, chat. I don't want to. Right, G Puff, welcome to the stream. Stark, welcome. I got my indoor slippers are from a dollar store in Taiwan. Those were probably pretty fucking good slippers then. I feel like America dollar store very different from Taiwanese fucking dollar stores. Cat paw slippers that match beans. I like slippers, but my feet always get too hot. Have you ever tried not having hot feet? Pause. Fuck. I'm not into feet, I swear. Okay. We're just gonna move on. Hopefully you guys don't hyperfixate. I hate you guys. I hate you all. I hate every single one of you. Sorry, I missed a few streams. Pepcane, you're fine. I have not been streaming as much. This past month and a half has been hell, bro. I need to get back to it, bro. It's a brand of shoe. Okay. I once saw a girl have Donkey and Shrek slippers. Okay, that would kind of rip. Can't even lie. You could get some slides from Costco. I kind of want... You guys ever seen those slides that have like a gel insole? I kind of want to get a pair of those. I think I did see some slides from Costco, but they like I put them on real quick. Like they don't look comfy. They got, or I didn't put them on, but like I pushed the bottom of them. They just don't look comfy, bro. No, my feet are hot. The podiatrist said that they were very nice. Yo, I bet podiatrists are fucking massive foot fetish people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way bros aren't sucking on toes and shit if that's what they do for a job. They have Adidas ones right now. All right, bet I gotta go over there. Are y'all really accusing me of having a foot fetish? I already confessed my fetish live on stream. All right, y'all are missing out. Sarby actually hates his audience, not clickbait. You are right, Katana. I hate every single one of you. You're all stinky, especially Katana. Squishmallow slippers? Bro, you find Squishmallow slippers, I'll buy them. Fuck it. You should get those egg carton sandals from Omega Mart. I've never been to Omega Mart. I don't know what this egg carton sandals. Damn, I've been at a Christian summer camp. Hopefully not. You're not talking about a conversion camp, are you? Zero B, welcome to the stream. Is it racist to have an Asian fetish if you're Asian? I don't think it's racist, but it could be wrong, you know? We hate you too, bestie. Yeah, clearly you guys are not liking up the stream on YouTube. What the fuck, bro? Every single one of you. All right? Every single one of you guys, racist. You guys aren't liking the stream because I'm Asian. Sounds pretty racist. Oh my God, people took their likes off of this stream. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. No, guys, I'm just kidding, but please like my stream, okay? Please. Please. I think there's a Reddit story of someone who was accused of having a foot fetish because they were a podiatrist. I mean, I feel like you're signing up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're telling me you actively chose to work with feet? Yeah, you got a foot fetish, bro. I don't know. Not the a-hole. That's so funny. Ooh, I would love some Bucky's slippers, Asian Fury. Hey, right, G Puff. Good night, sweet dreams. Sorry, guys. I want to be streaming earlier. Just today was like a get my shit together day. I needed to get these whiteboards set up. I needed to clean up, bro. Fucking, I don't know why. Because it was never this bad, chat. It was never this bad in any other, in my previous place. I got Beans a second litter box because I had to toss his, okay, if you don't know this, what you're supposed to have an extra litter box per cat that you have. So if you have one cat, you should have 2 litter boxes. If you have 2 cats, you should have 3 litter boxes. If you have 3 cats, you should have 4 litter boxes, and so on. I had to throw away one of Beans's extra ones. He honestly really didn't use it that much anyways. Got him a new one. He's using it a lot. Great. Cool. Awesome. The problem is, for some reason, with this litter box, Beans has taken it upon himself to try to qualify for the litter flinging Olympics. I swear to God, y'all. I came back this weekend and there was litter everywhere. Like not just a little bit and like not just like kind of sprinkle spread out. I'm talking like almost mounds outside of his litter box. And I'm like, he was mad you left him. I could actually see that Asian Fury. He does get a little upset whenever I leave. I know. But like, too much, dude. Like this man is like trying to fucking launch this litter to space. It's insane. I get it, bro. You got to shit and piss and all that, but like, bro's trying to crack the atmosphere with his litter box, and I'm just like, dog, you got to chill. It's okay. I love him. It was a little funny, but it's not as funny when you don't have a broom yet. I know, stupid. I had to throw away my broom. It wouldn't fit in my car. I need to go get a new one. I just keep fucking forgetting to get a new broom. I know, dumb. Don't make fun of me. I also don't have a vacuum either. I do have a litter, like a robot vacuum. So I ran that today after like cleaning up my entire apartment, and it did okay. It gets like 80% of it, of like the stuff. You really should be running it. For those to be effective, you should be running them like every 5 days or something like that, you know? But yeah, just spent today setting stuff up. My whiteboards look good, chat. I got a whiteboard in my kitchen for like personal stuff, and I have a whiteboard in here. It's over on the, it's not on the wall yet. I haven't mounted it, but it's over here just to like put my goals there, put my shit that I need to do there. Like, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but sometimes when my life is a little chaotic, cleaning and organizing my thoughts goes a long way in like making me not freak out. Because like sometimes chat, like when life's been a little chaotic, which it has been, I don't know why, but my brain gets so fucking messed up, and I just can't. It's almost like paralyzing. I can't do anything until like all of my shit is organized in terms of like, what do I need to do personally? What do I need to do for my business? What I got to do for baby boy Beans? I got to find him a new vet out here. That's like on my to-do list. I need to find him a new vet, and I want to take him in for a checkup, because I want to gauge like how good this vet is, you know? I don't use litter for my cat. I use pine pellets. Okay, how do those work, One and Oni? Because my neighbor used those, and she said she liked it. Still a sweet boy. He's always a sweet boy. Jennifer, thank you for the $2 super chat donation. Give Beansies ear scratches and treats for me. I will, Jennifer. I will. When he inevitably shows up, we will be giving him some treaties. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Sophia, welcome to the stream. I came back from work today, and my cat had flung literally 3/4 of the box out. I feel you. For what? For what, bro? Like, I can't imagine that's fun to live in. I guess he doesn't care, but... Lobos, welcome to the stream. I listen to your podcast at work, and I'm finally caught up with it all. Damn, that's a lot. Y'all, I've come out with a fuck ton of episodes. I'm trying to get back to 2 a week. I swear, y'all. I swear I'm trying to get back up to 2 a week. All right? Where are we going? Did you also throw away your Allen wrenches? Bold of you to assume that I had some to start with. Lynn, welcome to the stream. I've never felt more seen than you saying that. Saying what? Have you gotten Beans chipped? Yes, I have. I have. Although, from my understanding, chat, it's only... And maybe I have the wrong idea of what chipped is. I can't, like, track Beans from the chip. The only time it works is if somebody brings him to the Humane Society. Which, like, is not as helpful. Like, I don't know if it's unethical, but low-key, if I can get him, like, chipped, like, location chipped. Because, like, one of my biggest fears, chat, one of my biggest fears is that he's gonna, like, find us a way out of my apartment and, like, run for it, you know? He has a big-ass cat tree, food every single day, water, toys, safety, but he always wants to break out. My bestie's cat hated the pine pellets so much he revenge pissed in the bathroom. I don't think Beans will be that much of a diva. Beans is not that much of a diva. He just like gets, he's honestly, y'all, and I mean this with love. Beans is a dumbass. Okay? Bro is stupid. But like in the cutest way. You know? Like he just wants to hang with the gang and bite my arm. That's it. That's all he wants. That's all Beans wants. I don't think he really critically thinks through like, man, I really fucking hate these pellets. But I don't know. I don't think he's like, oh, dad's pissing me off. Let me go pee somewhere. Because that'll get him. Beans has not pooped or peed anywhere. He has pooped and one of his poops stuck to his butt. And so there's just like, and it hasn't happened in a really long time, but every once in a while I'd wake up and there'd just be like a tiny little poop turd somewhere it's not supposed to be. Make sure to change address on the chip. How the fuck do you do that? You can get him an AirTag collar. He does, but I also take off his collar because I feel bad. Oh, just the paralysis stuff. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like that probably. I feel like there's so much going on all the time. Like, I get so like paralyzed. Make sure you change your address online. Can I do that? Princess Baby, welcome to the stream, by the way. YouTube Princess Averose. When they're just staring straight forward, are they thinking about anything? Probably not. There's no way Beans has thoughts. I'm sorry. Demin, I think he has instincts. I think he has like animalistic behaviors, but I don't think he has thoughts. I don't think he really decides between stuff, you know? That's crazy. Pepcane, your cat is definitely smarter than Beans, for sure. I think you can update it to the Humane Society or a vet. Yeah, I just need to go. I need to take him. You use the microchip number and register a new address? Oh. That's crazy. Where is this microchip number? Actually, it's probably in all my files with Beans. Oh, I do remember the chip company. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Christine. Okay, chat. It is time. It is time, chat. I need to get faster about, I need to get better about getting to the reads. Y'all, we got some good stories today, chat. We got some real bopping stories. We're doing best of Redditor updates. I don't know why. I wasn't really feeling anything other than best of Redditor updates. We got 5 stories for you guys. This one's really fucking long. I don't think we're gonna get to this one today, chat. I'm gonna keep this stream to like 2 hours is what I'm thinking. Little 2-hour stream. Also, I'm gonna have to do a really good job at drinking water and shit because I kind of lost my voice this weekend a little bit. Not really, but I was doing things at parties. By the way, guys, VidCon was fun. VidCon was cool. Would I pay to go again? Probably not. Probably not. My goal for next year is to be big enough to where I can utilize my connections to get in for free. Because I'm not gonna lie, the creator talks were good and they were helpful this year. Don't necessarily think they're going to be extremely helpful next year. Also, was not a huge fan of the fact that there were like not creators there. And I very quickly realized that it's funny, y'all. So there were like 3 passes: community, which is just if like you're a fan; creator, if you create content. And then there was one called industry. And at first I fucked up because I thought industry meant like brands and like, you know, like companies that wanted to talk to creators. Apparently not. Apparently industry is just creator on crack, because it's like, I think my creator pass was like $200. The industry ones are $600. So my buddy who was there, he's like, oh, I got an industry pass. I get access to like higher ups, more talks, whatever. I was like, fuck, I fucked up. And if I wanted to upgrade, it was going to be like $800 or some shit like that. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'll just run with my pass. It'll be cool. Yeah, his pass, fucking scam. Big scam. There was like maybe 3 extra talks per day. A couple extra booths, but on the last day, there wasn't anything. Like, the floor that he had access to was empty. And he said he was like, he tagged along with me. Shout out my boy Dakota Talks on YouTube. He just spent time with me. We went to just all the creator talks, which honestly worked out really well for me, because what I didn't realize too, chat, is a lot of creators go to VidCon not for the reason that I went, which was to get some FaceTime with Spotify, FaceTime with the reps at Facebook, FaceTime with the reps at Snapchat, FaceTime with somebody who is a lawyer for big creators. Like, that's what I went there for, to hear them talk and then go talk to them afterwards for like 3 to 5 minutes, maybe get some contact information, whatever. Other creators go there to hang out with their friends. And I thought that was so funny. I was like, y'all could hang out with each other whenever. Like, you know, y'all don't have to pay $200 and get swarmed by a bunch of little kids. Because that's the entire community track. It's all like, there were so many young kids. I was like, damn. Like, I was like, you guys can like hang out with your friends, not pay $200 to do so. You know, it was so funny, chat. It was so funny to me. I was like, but it was good. It was good for me to go this year. Now I know what to expect if I ever go again. Would I pay for it the way that I paid for it this year and take the time out of my day and like push back, like make it, like I would have honestly, don't get me wrong, it was really valuable for me to go. Next year, if I'm in the same situation, I'd much rather just stay here and create content for you guys. Because there were just certain things that I didn't have access to because I wasn't big enough, that like now, don't get me wrong, it lit a fire under my ass. But out of anything, I was like, I think this lights a fire under my ass the most, because I want to be in a better situation next year so that I can get, like, there was a party that I got like an invite to, but I didn't get accepted on the invite, and the party was run by Smosh. That would have been an incredible thing for me to get into, because like Shane's there, Amanda's there, Ian Hecox is there, like my buddy got in. Those are the people that I should be meeting so that I can potentially talk about like collaborating with them or something like that. Or just opening the door. Cause I don't know. Maybe they don't pay that much attention to the space, but they have to at least be somewhat aware of me, you know? Like I get recommended on their videos. So like that was kind of where I was at. I was like, okay, I might have gone to this too early. It was good. Great experience. Had a fun time. It was nice meeting some of my internet friends. I am locking in for the next year so that if I do go again, it is while I have full access to everything and can like meet Smosh people. That's the goal, chat. That's the game plan. All right. Now, that being said, let's fucking lock in here. Chat, I mentioned this way earlier. I really want to try doing my intros not during the live stream, because the problem with doing my intros during the live stream is I don't correctly know what I'm going to tease for those videos. because I haven't read the stories yet. So for this one, guys, we're not going to do an intro. I want to test out a couple of videos without doing the intro and seeing and like doing those intros after the live stream so that I can maybe see if that results in better results for my channel. I mentioned this before. I'm just reiterating it because I didn't really get that much of an opportunity to try it. So, let me let people know in Discord we're about to get started on the reading section. Back from VidCon. Come through and read some updated Reddit stories right now. Bam. Boom. All right. They know. They are aware, chat. And now we can read. Okay. If you guys have not liked up the YouTube, make sure to do so, please and thank you. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're not following on Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, turn on the post noties, all right? My old stalker is back, and my husband is making me feel like I'm the crazy one. Originally posted to r/2hottakes on May 22nd, 2025. Hi, sorry, this is my first time writing in and I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to jump in. I'm using a throwaway because I'm sure my actual account is being watched. Also, fake names. So I, 32 female, and my husband, 33 male, have been arguing a lot recently over my old stalker. For some background, back in college, I was 24. I dated a guy, let's call him Fred, for around 2 months. Fred was interesting, to say the least. To save time, he had several red flags once we started dating, so I dumped him. Fred acted like he couldn't care less, so I thought that was that. A few months go by, and I'm starting to see Fred everywhere. I see him at the grocery store I go to, my go-to nail place, my favorite restaurants, etc. I thought it was just a weird coincidence, so I left it at that. A year after our breakup, he starts messaging me, telling me he was the happiest with me and that he misses me so much. I called BS and I blocked him. Then things escalated. Fred changed numbers every time I blocked him, made new social media accounts, and I started seeing his car everywhere. I tried getting a restraining order against Fred, but since he hadn't done anything to me, they couldn't do anything. God, I fucking hate that restraining orders are like that. That's so goddamn stupid. I think if you can provide evidence that somebody is in the same location as you unprompted at least 10 times, you should be able to get a restraining order. Me personally, like, I actually really don't understand, like, why are they so strict about it? I mean, don't get me wrong, they shouldn't be handing it out like candy, but fuck, man. A few months later, I was walking in my car at night. Fred, coincidentally, saw me walking alone and offered me a ride home. I said no, that I had my own car, and kept walking. Fred proceeded to get out of his car and tried pushing me to his car. I punched him and ran to my car. I drove away and luckily he didn't follow. I tried again to get a restraining order, but it was basically his word against mine. They gave me a temporary restraining order, but that's it. I was terrified of even walking outside and deleted all my socials. Thankfully, a very close friend, let's call him Pete, stepped in to defend me. Pete ended up threatening Fred, and I finally stopped hearing from Fred. I felt free and slowly got back into my normal life. Yo, W. Pete, bro. This might be a fucked up thing for me to say, but normalize getting your friends to threaten to beat the shit out of stalkers and then going through with said beating the shit out of them if they don't stop. We abide by a very holy rule here on this RB channel called fuck around and find out. I'll die on that hill, bro. I'll die on that hill all the way to a jail cell. Shyla, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Been subscribed for 5 months. Hell yeah. Make Daddy Bezos pay. I appreciate you, Shyla. Now, to the present day. I'm now married to my husband. I've graduated from college and live alone with my husband. We moved to a nearby city and bought a house together. Sadly, a month ago, Pete died during his sleep, and I was absolutely devastated. I've known Pete since I was in high school, and he was my closest friend. To be honest, I'm still not over his death, and sometimes I can't believe he's gone. Is it too early to be a conspiracy theorist here? But guess who heard about his death? That's right, folks. Fred found out and is now back. Yep. So you're telling me bro was just sitting there waiting for Pete to die? He had notifications on for the obituary? Nah, bro. Nah, dude. I'm on the conspiracy wave, chat. I think he fucking killed Pete. I received text from Fred a few days after Pete died. I now see him everywhere and he's insisting we talk. I just walked away and ignored him. I've reported him, but nothing has happened, so I deleted my socials again. Friends have been telling me Fred has been asking around about me. He's asked if I've moved. What am I doing lately? If I have other social media accounts, etc. I'm honestly terrified. I've moved since I finished college, but somehow I see him at my gym, grocery store, park, etc. It honestly makes me believe he never stopped watching me, and it's terrifying. I've told my husband about everything, and he says I'm overreacting or just plain ignores my concerns and changes the subject. Girl, you should have married Pete. Fuck this guy. This dude sounds like a grade A loser. Dare I say, baby back bitch. I've argued that he doesn't care, and he argues back, asking, what do I expect him to do? Beat the shit out of him? The least you can do is threaten him. That's your whole ass wife, dog. He says that Fred doesn't know where we live and that we'll just change gyms. Such a man answer. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me just keep reading. My husband is telling me to just change my regular routine and stop going to certain places. He says it's no big deal and Fred is harmless. I'm like, Fred tried to force me into his car? How is that harmless? My husband has been distant ever since this started, and I feel alone. I don't want to tell my friends in fear they will tell Fred. I can't go to my family because I'm no longer in contact with them. And of course, my husband couldn't care less. I need advice. What do I do? Am I crazy? Should I just change my gym and my routine like how my husband says? Part of me just wants to move completely, but another part is basically asking myself, why do I have to uproot my life and change everything because of him? Can't he just leave me alone? It's been like 10 years already and I want to move on from this. Should I just talk to Fred hoping he'll finally leave me alone? All right, so first plan of action, get rid of your dog shit husband, girl. I think bare minimum of being someone's partner should be caring if they have concerns that directly threaten their well-being. Baseline, bare fucking minimum, the bar is in hell. Dog can't even do that. Snip, snip, chop, chop, girl. All right, this sex can't be that good. It can't be that good to the point where you're willing to be with a man who neglects your well-being and your safety and just brushes it off. Change your routine. It's no big deal. Like, what the fuck is we doing, dog? Yeah, get rid of him. Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. This is me. Get rid of him and move very far away. Like, it doesn't sound like you have that close of ties. Like, it also, like, this might be me reading into it, but if you're worried about your friends telling Fred things that they should, like, your friends should be bitch slapping him, all right? Why are they even entertaining him? Okay? I have some creep coming up to me asking about my friend's whereabouts, and I know that they don't like this man. That man is falling down a very steep hill on accident. Okay? That's a good friend. Not friends that you have to worry about them telling said stalker about where you are, what you're doing, where you live. Like, honestly, bro, it doesn't sound like you made great connections. Cut all ties, move somewhere else. I think that's your only chance, low-key. Throw the whole fucking, what the fuck, dude? Get rid of them. All of them. Please let this be a positive update. Fred must become fertilizer. I don't disagree with you, Ditzy DJ, but that's wild. Hey, chicken sandwich, what is up, bro? Oh my God, Lil Elise is in here. God, we got some OGs in here. I love it. My husband would have been waiting for the opportunity to end Fred. That's what I'm saying. That is a good husband. A good husband is looking for legal ways to absolutely demolish said stalker. All right? I think that's bare minimum. Bare minimum. I would punch myself back. You know what? I probably shouldn't say this on stream, low-key, because somebody might use this in court one day. Yeah, fuck it, I'll say it. It's for content. Legally, this is a joke. Jeev could put that in the video so I don't get sued. Legally, this is a joke, but all I'm saying is I would fucking give myself a black eye so that I could accuse my wife's stalker of punching me and then just beat the ever-living shit out of me. Like, what are we doing, bro? Come on. Like, get a witness to say, oh yeah, dude, I saw him punch that guy. Boom, you're good. Self-defense. Legally, that's a joke. Legally, that's a joke. You're not allowed to use this in court. Does that even work, chat? Is that a thing? Or am I just probably gonna get sued one day? Does that work? I don't know. I'm trying to understand why she married him in the first place. That's what I want to know. Honestly. Hey, Sue! Welcome to the stream. Good luck with your errand. We'll probably still be live. Hey, Bestie, drop the GoFundMe for the assassin we're about to hire. I mean, they can't take down all of us. I know. I will never understand stalkers. It's like, dog, just like if she doesn't fuck with you, go find someone else. I don't get it. I low-key, Chad, I think stalking is probably like a mental illness within itself. It's like an extreme hyperfixation. All right. We got a couple of comments here, chat. Let's do these comments real quick. Added comments from OP. I'm guessing a commenter asked, what does her husband think? 1, my husband thinks I'm overreacting and says if anything happens that Fred will end up in jail. And I hate when he says that because what does it even mean? Do I have to end up in a ditch so I can finally be left alone? Yeah, like what a dog shit. Like I'd go to jail before I let some shit like that happen, chat. Dead ass. I mean, you guys wouldn't get any more reading Reddit videos because I would be locked up. 2, my husband's excuse is that the law will protect me, and if Fred tries anything, he'll end up in jail. It pisses me off when he says that. Do I have to? Okay, yeah. Same line about same line about ending up in a ditch here. Okay, I know your husband sucks ass if he thinks the law does its job. If it is 2025 and you think the law is the most effective way of keeping people safe, you're actually fucking stupid. And I say that with everything in my heart. You are dumb. The law is there to protect the average white man. Coming from a half white man, it's very true. It is the most true thing that has probably come out of my mouth this entire stream. Some asshole commenter told her to change her routine. I've been changing my routine hoping I won't see him, and it's worked a bit, but not entirely. I do have a protection pack, and I carry a bat in my car just in case. This is so dumb, bro. It's such a, change your routine. Just change your routine. Change your routine and everything will be fine. Do you not think this man, if this man was fucking waiting for this dude to die, okay? He was just begging. He was just inching. There's no way he isn't watching her all the time. Oh. Guys, the baby boy emerged. It's the guy. It's the handsome man. Hello, buddy. The people want to see you. What a sweet, handsome man you are. He was in my he was in the closet of my stream room. I don't know what he was doing in there. Were you just hanging? I'm gonna pick you up. Oh yeah, hi baby boy. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, thank you. That is my son. Everybody say hello to my handsome man. Beans, they wanted to see you so bad. They just think you're such a silly guy. You're such a silly Billy, huh? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love when he flops like this. It's so funny to me. All right, buddy. Let's give you some treats, huh? Some treaties for the handsome boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a cute belly you've got there. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Chin scratchies. All right. Oh, baby. Sorry, guys. I forgot to pull up chat. I don't know what you guys are saying right now. Oh. Mwah. Mwah. It's the boy. We have the handsome man, chat. I repeat, we have the handsome man. Oh, hi. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate all the love. You're just a lovely guy. Thank you. Okay, all right, we'll put you down. Ooh, what are these? Yeah. Who is it who donated a super chat? Jennifer! Guys, we gotta give 2 treats from Jennifer. Shout out Jennifer and Shyla for the donations and the gifted subs. These are from you guys. Oh, we got that treaties. Oh, you guys can't see him. I gotta move this.
There he is. There's my handsome boy. Come here.
Come here. Wow. Can you take that from my hand? Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, not my belly. Ooh. Can't show you guys my belly like that. It is the handsome boy. Got another one for you. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, that's a silly guy. That's a silly guy. Hey, Roadkill, thank you for the gifted sub. Whoever got the gifted sub, make sure to say thank you, all right? You. We're going to give him 3 more from chat because we love the baby boy. And he deserves his treats. Come here. Oh, he knows. He knows. Come here. Yeah, thank you. Right here. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, there's more for you. Right here. What? Is there a ghost? What are you looking at, bro? Kind of scared me. Ooh, that's a good boy. Come here. Wow, thank you. Come here. Hey. Dog, you're scaring me. What is out there? Hey, come here. I got more treats for you. Wow. Right here. Okay, alright. Oh. Beans. Eat the treat with me. You doing? Bro has a foot fetish, for real, for real. Come here. Look. Right here. Beans, I have 2 more treats for you, bro. Do you not want these? Are you still hungry? Okay, alright, okay. Bro has a foot fetish. My sweet little foot fetish boy, huh? Bro's gonna become a podiatrist, for real, for real. Come here. Hey. Alright. Okay. Alright. Chat, he doesn't want the treats. He doesn't want them. I don't know what's wrong with him. Bro, blow him belly raspberries? Yeah, I'm not gonna get my fucking face scratched up, chat. Don't want me to get my face scratched up like that? I don't think that's smart. What is it? He's scaring me. He's scaring me. Okay. Buddy, here you go. More treats. More treats for the boy. Oh, you guys can't see him. Shit. Alright, well, he ate that one. For anybody keeping track. Here you go, buddy. One more. Wow. Thank you, my handsome boy. There's a ghost in the hallway. Don't say that, y'all. Don't manifest that for me, okay? Now y'all are tripping me out. You have a poltergeist? That'd be crazy, y'all. Beans, are we haunted? Is it haunted in here? He's like, yes, Dad. Y'all. Put him in his cat tree for later. I don't think he likes eating on his cat tree. He likes eating on the floor like a peasant, bro. Oh, yeah, you clean yourself, my guy. Just a clean kibby. Oh my god, Prince of Darkness? What's up, you little slut? Good to see you. If it was a poltergeist, it would be knocking shit over. Nah, that's Beans' job, bro. That's Beans' job. I also like eating on the floor. Yeah, well, you're a heathen.
Mbem. That's expected of you, alright? You're haunted by the ghost of a former Vegas showgirl? Is she hot, though? Glad to see I'm still recognized. I would never forget you, Prince of Darkness. Never! Can't forget Alucard like that, bro. It's one of those Japanese ghosts with long black hair. You saying that shit because I'm Asian Fury? I know you're also Asian, but that's racist. Because you specified Japanese. What happens when the lights start flickering? Gotta call the electric company, bro. Don't do it! You guys, you're being mean to me. It's the hash-slinging slasher! Maybe it is. Ooh! Ooh! Oh shit! Wait, Mbem, when the fuck did you gift these memberships? Mbem, you little rat. Mbem, you little rat! Oh no, you just did it. Okay. Alright, okay. Mbem, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting Mbem. You're the GOAT. Guys, if you get a gifted membership from Mbem, all that I ask is that you say thank you, alright? Alright, chat? Alright, chat? A rat? Yeah, bro, rat Mbem. Rembem. Or Mbemat. Yeah. We have good manners here, chat. Make sure to say thank you, alright? I'm gonna go fill up my water, and then we'll continue this read, okay? Alright? Ooh, Beans, entertain them! Beans! Hold on, let me Beans cam this shit. He probably will follow me. He will probably follow me. Whoops. Alright, Beans, entertain them. Oh, help me remember, I gotta, I'm gonna change my mic right now because I will fucking forget.
Yay.
You left your post. Beans, you're supposed to entertain them. What are you doing? Can't trust him, man. He has one job, all right? Bro lives here rent free. Yeah, you. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, sorry. You guys probably can't hear me very well. Beans has one job, chat. Bro lives here rent free. Look at him. Oh, okay. That's pretty fucking cute. I can't lie. All right, you know what? You earned your keep today, but don't let it happen again. Not gonna lie, guys, I kind of have to pee. I'll be right back. He did so good hanging out with you guys. Y'all see that orb? You're an orb, Mbem. All right, chat. I went pee. Oh my God, Chicken Sandwich with another 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Chicken Sandwich. Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Chicken Membership, someone put a bullet in my brain. If you got a chicken sandwich, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up. I can't do this. I need to get back to reading. Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Chicken Sandwich or Mbem, make sure to say thank you. All right, I'm shutting the fuck up and reading. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. All right, we got 76 viewers, but only 47 likes. I feel like we can get that to 60. All right, you like up the stream, or I'll kiss your dad on the lips and I'll like it. Make sure to subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure to follow if you're on Twitch. No matter where you're at, turn on the post noties, baby. Update 1, May 23rd, 2025. Small update and some more information about my stalker situation. I'm still new to posting on Reddit, so for the first part of my post, it should be on my account. My friends don't talk to Fred, and they are aware of this situation. Fred has reached out to them randomly asking about me. They have reported and blocked him as well. Now for the update. Last night I decided to have a serious conversation with my husband one last time. I sat down with him and explained the whole situation again. Told him how scared I've been and that he needs to take this seriously. I wanted to show him how terrified I was, how small I've been made to feel, not just by Fred, but also by him. How his lack of support / concern for my own safety is making me question our marriage. I asked if he'd even do anything if I was found in a ditch. He was silent the whole time while looking at the floor. We sat in silence for a few minutes before I got up to pack my things. My husband proceeded to cry. He apologized and said he'd make this right. He said he didn't want to overreact in fear of scaring me more, but when in reality, it made me feel alone. My husband has been looking into Fred without my knowledge and has found out where he works, lives, and even Fred's family contact information. He wanted to gather more information about Fred before contacting a lawyer. We're both taking a few days off of work to get our ducks in a row. We're getting a lawyer and gathering evidence of Fred's harassment. We're also currently looking for a therapist so we can both talk about this whole situation and other issues we have in our marriage. Okay, before I judge this man, does anyone know if contacting a lawyer would actually benefit the situation? Because you know what? If the answer is yes, I think I could show him a little grace. Not a lot. He still reacted, probably not in the best way. His intentions were good, as long as he's not lying. And I don't know. Is the lawyer thing probably going to help? It could help get a restraining order. That's what I'm thinking, right? Oh. I feel like it would have to help. I mean, I'm just trying to think, chat, like, don't celebrities get crazy stalkers all the time too? Like, their lawyers probably pull strings to get the restraining orders that they need and stuff like that, right? Like, I want to say if you have the money and you hire a good lawyer, that can
help more than hurt, right? Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't think we should completely write him off as not stinking, but at least he was doing something that he thought helped. He just did a really bad job at consoling his wife and making her feel safer. Which you still suck for that, but at least it's not as bad as we thought it was. I also have some voicemails Fred has left me, and I officially think he's lost it. I have an Apple iPhone, and you're able to see voicemails from blocked numbers. Some of the messages are from him saying straight up gibberish. Some of the messages are of him saying straight up gibberish, while others are as if he's having a conversation with me. He says things like, "Oh yeah, babe, I get off work late, so tonight is a no-go." Or, "I'm off, so you can come pick it up right now." "No, yeah, I don't know. I can't do this anymore. There's a lot of fashion in my life." It sounds like he's having a conversation, but it's no one else, just him, and it's terrifying. Yo, someone send this man to the fucking... Someone needs to send this man on a grippy sock location ASAP Rocky, bro. Like, there's no way that that can't be good evidence for this man is off his rocker. I need a restraining order, or y'all need to throw him in a psych ward. My life is in danger. Like, no way. No way. My husband does feel bad and is trying his best to console me. He has apologized repeatedly for making me feel lonely and has been more supportive / open. Currently, he's looking through my car to check if there's anything that might be giving my location to Fred. I'll keep you all updated if we find anything or if anything else happens. Thank you all for your advice and support. I've posted another update. I think you can find it on my posts. Oh, okay, wait. You don't have to include that, Jivka. May 23rd, May 22nd. Okay, so this is a day after the original post. Okay. All right, at least it didn't go on for an extremely long time, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, shit, bro. Maybe I'm just wrong for this, but I think the reaction that I would honestly want to have for someone that I love and care about is, number one, being able to support them, make them feel like I'm on their side and console them. But then also, not gonna lie, do something physical to this man. You know? Like, I just think they're like, this person, even let's say they do get a restraining order. That's not gonna do shit. That is just not gonna work. I'm sorry. Like, with how fucking crazy this guy sounds, I don't think a restraining order is going to do anything. Sometimes people need a little bit of pain to learn, you know? Me personally. A lawyer does help, Alicia said. Okay. Let's just do a little. What? Not interested. Leave me alone. Here's a little Quora. Oh no, we have a Reddit. Let's stick to Reddit. Okay, so here's a Reddit post. Would it be wise to hire a lawyer when pursuing a restraining order against someone? Yes, it is generally a good idea. That being said, many places have That being said, many places have attempted to make the process accessible to pro se petitioners by using standard forms and providing detailed instructions. Many DV organizations also have people who can help. Many DV organizations also have people who can help with basic information. So if the lawyer is not something someone can afford, it doesn't mean they're out of luck. It would not be nearly as difficult as bringing a normal civil action pro se. I like. See, here's the thing, chat. Like, none of these are saying, and it's not a very popular post, but none of these are saying that getting a lawyer can be the difference between getting your restraining order denied or accepted. You know? Like, chat, I've had a friend who literally had a stalker get a job at the same place she works at and was sending her the craziest messages, and she still couldn't get a restraining order from this man. Like, my friend was crashing out on her close friend's story, talking about buying a gun to protect herself because this man was threatening her so bad. Like, I just don't. I hate this system. Like, I really do, bro. Just insane, man. My stalker followed me to college? Yeah, dude, I'm just saying. Listen, if it goes states, if he's threatening to, like, put her in a car, I'd go to jail before I let that shit happen, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'll just leave it at that. That's fucking crazy. I mean, listen, I think it's ridiculous to fill out everything perfectly with the forms, you know? Like, in a good legal system, they're hearing, oh, this dude is getting a job at the same place of work and sending you unhinged messages that I've seen, chat. I've seen these messages. They are no joke. They are some threatening ass shit. I don't know, bro. Homie would get a beat down for me. That's all I'm saying. For legal reasons, this is a joke. But oh my god, stalkers deserve it. Okay, I just want to read this update because this one comes in May, June. Okay, like almost 2 weeks. Okay, so we have a second update. This one comes in about 2 weeks after the original. Sorry, wait, no, just kidding. Wait, no, actually, that is right. So we got a second update here. This one's coming in about 2 weeks after the original post and the first update on June 6th, 2025. Wasn't sure if I should make an update, but decided to Okay. Wasn't sure if I should make an update, but decided. Speaking is hard. Wasn't sure if I should make an update, but decided to anyways to maybe get some more advice. Thank you to everyone who gave me advice and encouragement. I finished listening to the book, The Gift of Fear, and it really opened my eyes to a lot. Now, onto the update. After my husband didn't find anything in the car, I still felt something wrong, so I took people's advice and took my car to the mechanic. told my mechanic about my situation and if he could take a look at my car. And to my horror, a couple days later, my mechanic found a small little cube that was placed hidden under my car. At first, I really wanted to believe it was just part of my car or something, but my mechanic explained that it wasn't, and it was deliberately hidden. The cube is really small and magnetic. I called my lawyer right then and told him everything. I got pictures of the GPS and where it was placed. I thanked the mechanic and drove to my lawyer's office. At this point, I was shaking and wanted to cry. How long had the GPS been there? How long has Fred been following me without me knowing? Was he watching me at that moment? Is he going to add another one? I called my husband to meet me at the lawyer's office and told him everything. At the office, I just wanted to disappear. I wanted to run away and not look back. I was terrified and I felt so violated. Knowing I was being watched for who knows how long, with everything we had gathered, my lawyer was able to get a temporary restraining order that same day. We're currently going through the process of getting a restraining order where I will have to go to court and see Fred again. My lawyer says the process can be long and draining, but it's something I do need to get for my own safety. I got a bit scared and had my husband's car also checked for anything. Thankfully, nothing was found in his car. I started feeling watched at home, so I had my whole house turned upside down, looking for anything maybe Fred had placed. Again, thankfully, nothing was found. I've told neighbors about what we found and to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious. I've also started my safety training for handling a gun and shooting. I'm still trying to get my CC... Okay, I think CCW stands for something along concealed carry warrant or something like that. I'm just going to say concealed carry. And still trying to get my concealed carry, but it can be a long process. Thank you to everyone who's given me advice, and I'll keep you updated if Creepy Fred tries anything. Okay, and this is just a comment about checking the car, so not important. And there's no other update to this. I just don't like how unfinished it is, you know? Damn. What absolutely heinous shit, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, all I'm saying is if it was me, bro, dude would have an accident falling down some stairs. Just saying. That is just unreal. Unreal that our legal system is so dog shit it can't protect someone who's in a situation like this. All right? Like, unreal, dog. Welcome to the stream, Jill. Welcome to the stream, kid. Hey, what's up, Elise? First time catching you since the move. To be honest, I haven't streamed that much since the move, so that makes sense. That's crazy, bro. Oh shit, a Modify's in here. What's up, a Modify? Sorry, I missed you. You're not a green text anymore. You're highlighted. I mean, Moldspore, if you have any good dudes in your life, like, they should just beat the shit out of him. Like, listen, I've said this before, so I'm comfortable saying it on stream. I've said this live. I've said this in my podcast multiple times. I think there are people in this world who were not bullied enough as a kid. Now, let me clarify. I don't think bullying is okay. I don't think bullying is good. I will say there are some people, and I will throw myself in that boat, who walk around, I'll throw myself in that boat when I was younger. There's some people who walk around like their shit don't stink. There's some people who walk around, especially dudes, who think they're all that in a fucking bag of chips, who just need a little bit of something to put them in their place. All right? I'm not saying there should be kids who are pushed to the brink of wanting to commit superdicide. Okay? That's not okay. But what I am saying is there were a couple kids at my high school that I went to, which was super sheltered. You get in trouble for anything. There were a couple kids in my high school who just needed to be bullied a little bit, because I guarantee they're now adults and they're fucking annoying. And who knows, maybe doing shit like this, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, this guy sounds mentally deranged, but I'm more talking about you guys in chat who are talking about your stalkers. Like, probably dudes who just did not get put in their place enough. Me personally, I think there are some people who need that shit. There are some people who need that shit. Chicken Sandwich, thank you for the $10 donor. These guys need an ass whooping. Sorry, but I'll say it for you. I'll be your hype man translator for this. Yeah, bro. I just think there are some people out there that just needs a little bit, like, you can't walk around like this. And don't get me wrong, I think there are people, like, this guy sounds mentally deranged. Like, hopefully his family's around and is able, like, I guess it all kind of comes down to having a good family. Like, if I was doing this shit to anybody and someone told my mom I was doing this shit, like, Kathy would fucking throw me in. She would lock me in a room before she let me do that, you know? So I'm sure he probably doesn't have a good support system that can tell him, like, hey, bro, you're fucking up, you know? But yeah, Lee, you got it down. Just a little bit of bullying. Like, I was a little bit bullied by the guys on my hockey team. I spent 3 years playing on a hockey team where I was either the youngest or one of the youngest guys. And not gonna lie, that first year playing with them, I was kind of a little shit. I thought I was so cool. I was playing with the older kids, and one of the kids just, like, it wasn't bad. He just punched me in the leg one time because I was being really annoying. He gave me a punch, and, like, at the time I was pissed. At the time I was upset. But I stopped being a little shit after that, and I was a much better, well-behaved guy who got along with the team a lot better. All it took was one, damn, I need to shut the fuck up. Like, that was it. Like, and I look back at that, I'm kind of glad he did that. But obviously, bullying is hard because not a lot of kids get that experience. They get the fucking over the top, you know, berated on social media. They get that one, you know? Gotta be humbled every now and then. Exactly. Oh, yeah, little Elisa. I forgot you're a teacher now. Holy shit. What's up, Rind? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it shouldn't be at the expense of the historically hurt in this instance. Yeah, and historically hurt in a real fucked up way, chat. Holy shit. Unreal. Bullying and toddler are very different things. I agree. Chat. Guys, we got another banger. I kind of want to keep going. I kind of want to keep the momentum going, chat. We're rocking, we're rolling. We almost have 100 viewers on YouTube. You guys, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We have 91 people watching, but only 66 likes. I feel like we can get that up to like 75. Dare I suggest 80? I think we could do 80. Make sure to like up the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following on Twitch, no matter where you're at. Turn on those post noties. Am I the a-hole for insisting that I have nothing to apologize for after my husband read my diary? This one has a new final update. Originally posted in r/am I the a-hole on November 5th, 2022. I'm trying to stay focused here, but my edibles have kicked in and I need advice. I've kept a diary since I was 10. It is my form of therapy, and I do not police my thoughts. I have never let anyone read my diary. My husband and I started dating over a decade ago. One day, a couple months in, he was over at my apartment, and I had hopped in the shower. When I came out, he was sitting on the bed, shell-shocked. He said he read my journal, which was mostly about my life as a newly single woman. He told me it really stung to read all that. But wait, hold on. How'd you find it? He said he was looking for matches. He couldn't tell me why he kept reading, even after he knew what it was. But his apology was sincere, and I forgave him. Not too long after that, things got messy. He started getting either very sad or very angry while referring to things he read. His feelings were so intense that I started apologizing for my thoughts. Anyway, we got married. Chat, can we just get together and universally decide getting with a bitch ass man like this who gets all wee woo, oh, you're a woman with wants and needs and that has sex with other people before you knew that I existed, that makes me feel sad. Baby back fucking bitch, bro. I'll say it. Just like, why normalize telling these men to go fuck themselves and get the fuck over it? Hey, bro, if you didn't like what you were reading, you could have just stopped fucking reading. Also, you probably shouldn't be reading that to start. That's not your, it's not your thing to read. It's just not. It's just not. Like, listen, girl, I get it. He shouldn't be reading it, but you shouldn't have fucking married this guy. I'll say it. The call was coming from inside the house, and it wasn't a call. It was a fucking bullhorn directly into your ear. This man is insecure as fuck, and he's going to cross your boundaries. That's it. That's all she wrote. A decade later, I was thinking of a divorce and wrote a ton to process my thoughts about some sensitive topics. Again, he stumbled upon my journal and read it all. Chat, I guarantee he is not stumbling upon the journal. I guarantee he is making it a habit to read said journal whenever he can. Guaranteed. I was pissed, but he convinced me that he would never do it again. Besides, he was really hurt by the things I wrote, and I felt bad. I let it go, but he started getting sad or angry again, thinking about what he had read. Once more, the intensity of his feelings led me to apologize for my thoughts. Now here we are, married with kids, setting up Scrabble on a Friday night. He went to find a piece of paper and came back quiet and distracted. I asked if everything was okay. He looked at me sharply and told me that he had just read my journal. Dude, like, all right, listen. He should not be reading her journal. This should not be the case in a marriage when you want a little bit of privacy to be able to sort out your thoughts. That being said, if you're gonna stay in this marriage, get a safe. Come on, girl. Come on. This guy sucks, all right? If you're going to decide to stay with him, I think you just need to accept that he's going to try to read your journal, and therefore you should have somewhere you can keep it where he can't find it. If you're going to stay here, I think you should have left like 10 years ago, definitely before you had kids, but here we are. I tensed, thinking of how I recently tackled some tough feelings related to our different ethnic and religious backgrounds. I wrote things that would have been hurtful to read, and I was mortified knowing that he did read them, but I was also annoyed. Wait, you read my journal again? He blamed me for leaving it out and accused me of being a bad person for what I wrote, but honestly, I wasn't listening to him anymore. I just wanted to know why we were dealing with this again. It's pretty fucking basic knowledge that one shouldn't read the other person. that one shouldn't read other people's diaries, right? But look at him, forcing his way into my brain and shaming me for what he saw. I surprised myself by slamming my hand on the table. A third time? I'm guessing OP said that? I'm guessing OP said that to her husband. We were both hurt, but he was accusing me of overreacting while minimizing and deflecting from his behavior. He called me overly emotional when I cried over how violated I felt. This feels so wrong, like I committed a thought crime. So am I the a-hole for insisting he's 100% wrong? I'm so mad, but I am doubting whether my reaction was proportional to what he did. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being terrible, what would you rate someone reading your journal? And would you apologize for the things you wrote? OP. Okay. So, okay. This is getting into what people are saying. Here's what I will say, chat. This man should not be violating OP's privacy. I'll die on that hill. He should not be such an insecure bitch. The only thing that I want to bring up is while, yes, you are entitled to your own thoughts and you're allowed to dissect your marriage in written form because that helps sort out your thoughts, I do think it might not be helpful to your marriage to not be talking about these thoughts with your husband. Now, I want to clarify, maybe OP is. Maybe they are. That wasn't explicitly said in the story, and I'm not getting the vibe that she is. So I really, as much as like the husband is more of an a-hole than OP here, I think I want to go with everyone sucks here. I really do. I think the husband is obviously in the wrong, but assuming she's not communicating the things that she's journaling about to the husband, not talking about the beginning of their relationship where she was just talking about her hooking up with other dudes while she's single, but more about her doubts around the marriage that they are both in together. I think OP is a little bit of the a-hole. Not as much as the husband, but a little bit. What are y'all saying? L, welcome to the live. First time. Well, what do we think, guys? Y'all on the everyone sucks here wave? Y'all on the same whoops. Y'all on the same wavelength as me or what? Okay. If it was me, I'd know there's a pattern of him reading and just write, "Stop looking at my journal, you dick." I mean, knowing this guy, it probably wouldn't be that effective, but okay, cool. It looks like a lot of people are agreeing with the everyone sucks here. That might be controversial for the video, but yeah, I just think like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've already said my piece. I don't think there's anything to add here. Elise, I don't think so. Listen, I wasn't reading that Reddit story and thinking, oh, they've clearly found ways around and getting through their issues together in a healthy manner that two people in a marriage should do. That's not what I'm picking up here. I really am not. Because if that were the case, he would not be reading her journal. Little Elisa actually made a good point. We don't know the types of things she wrote. He might have suspicions of her doing something really bad, like checking your partner's phone because you're suspicious of them cheating. I can't really make a decision till I hear both sides, so everyone sucks. You know what, Elisa? I think that's a very good point. To argue maybe more for the husband, what I will say is I think checking texts is a little bit different than checking someone's journal. Someone's journal is like internal dialogue that, like, other than putting it on a page, is completely private to you. And when you're checking someone's texts, it's like, are you talking to somebody else in a romantic way? Which I guess is something you could get out of a diary, but I don't think you'd get the internal dialogue and thoughts that you would get from text messages. Like, that's not why people really go through phones as much, you know? I guess you could probably get that, like maybe you're communicating that to a best friend, but I think it's a good thing to point out because it's a good argument for, like, maybe the husband isn't completely in the wrong here. Yeah, this is kind of how I feel too, Modify. Like, girl, get yourself a more private journal. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point too, kid. I think checking text is kind of paranoid without other evidence. Fruit of the poisonous tree. No, actually, that's a good point too. Like, I mean, yeah, no, actually, you're totally right. I think checking text is only okay when you have a reasonable suspicion for them cheating on you. And I don't think he has a reasonable suspicion to be checking her journal. Like, it just seems like, I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe OP is keeping things from us, but at least from what we're hearing, it's just like, hey, they're playing Scrabble. He goes, looks for a piece of paper. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to go read my wife's journal. Like, that doesn't really sound like he has a good reason. Versus like the reason of like, I have evidence or suspicions or valid suspicions that they're cheating on me. Let me check their phone. Okay. Chat, we have a couple things here for us. Okay, so on the actual post, OP did drop an edit and an update. The edit is, I am overwhelmed. For those suggesting therapy, I've been in it for a long time, and I credit it for listening to the little voice in my head instead of ignoring it. Therapy gave me the insight to see what he was doing in real time. But to those saying you're the a-hole and everyone sucks here, all I can say is that this type of behavior has been normalized so much for me, and I have been gaslit for so long that I automatically convinced myself it wasn't that bad. I feel like I'm emerging from the upside down and I have to relearn basic social norms. You have no idea how sad all of this makes me. And then the update on the post says, we talked today and he continued to minimize what he did and kept steering the conversation to how hurt he was reading what I wrote. I kept asking him if I shared those things willingly with him. When he's I kept asking him if I shared those things willingly with him. When he said no, I told him that he can then deal with the consequences of his own actions by himself. I kept stressing to him what a big violation it was and that I needed space to think. Okay, so like, I get what she's saying, and it has a lot of merit to it, but I think she kind of answered our question. Like, she hasn't been sharing the thoughts about her marriage willingly with him, which, like, don't get me wrong, the answer isn't to read the diary, but I also don't think the answer is to write it in a diary and then keep it there. Does that make sense, guys? Like, I don't know. I obviously I'm not married, but if I'm in a marriage and my wife is having issues with our marriage, I wouldn't want her to just write about it in a journal. I would want her to write about it in a journal and then come to me with said journal and share her thoughts with me so that we can work on our marriage. Like, the journal is there to like sort out the thoughts, you know, and like anything unrelated to our marriage. Like, obviously don't tell me about it if you don't want to, but like related to our marriage, related to issues that you're having and doubts that you're having about our marriage, I feel like that is something you talk about. And she just admitted that she doesn't do that. Which, like, don't get me wrong, the husband still is gaslighting her. The husband is still not allowing, not recognizing and validating that her privacy has been violated. But I don't know. I don't think she's doing marriage correctly. And I'm almost wondering, like, I don't know. I think I just got to keep reading. I guess he's been stewing about it for the last few hours because tonight he started to yell at me in front of our kids and angrily tell them about what I wrote. He literally told them that I don't like that they are from his culture. Fuck, man, why are you hurting them? To hurt me? I was pleading with him to stop and trying to cover his mouth. The kids were shrieking and sobbing and he was yelling and wild-eyed. The chaos of tonight just broke me. I had flashbacks of my childhood, screaming and crying on a stairwell, watching my dad go after my mom. Long ago, I had promised that I would never put my kids through something like that. I tried to get them out of the house since he wasn't stopping, but we only got as far as my car where the three of us sat crying while I kept apologizing to them and trying to reassure them. God, how did I get to this point? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to process what I think about this line. Okay, you know what? I actually would need to know the culture to be able to decide what I think about this. Because if the culture is women shouldn't have jobs and should just be obedient wives that pump out kids, then I kind of agree with her. But if it's like, I don't like that he is bringing in Japanese culture to our household, then I'm not as on her side. But I would venture to guess it was more towards the former, not the latter, just from his reaction in this paragraph. This is unacceptable. You should have gotten in the car with your kids and driven as far away as possible as you could with them. I know that probably legally wouldn't be the smartest thing to do, but for their safety, I think it would be the smartest thing to do. That is fucking wild. Okay. Final thoughts before I look at chat here. I think it's safe to say a divorce is 100% needed. I don't think this is worth working out, no matter which scenario this fits, by the way. I think there are a lot of questions just in terms of like OP's doing, and maybe some questions about whether OP's the a-hole or not, for not communicating. But I mean, I just don't think this is, no matter what the answer to that is, this man sounds fucking awful. Awful, dude. Get yourself and the kids away from him as soon as possible. That is the only right answer here, no matter what the situation is. Even if everyone sucks here, that is the right answer. Essentially, he called her racist with extra steps. Here's the thing, chicken sandwich, is maybe she was maybe she was being racist. We don't know that. But we also don't know that that's not the case. I would venture, I'm leaning more towards she wasn't being racist, and it was very similar to what I was saying, but it very well could be a possibility. Either way, his reaction, unacceptable. Honestly, coming from an Arab household, it sounds like an Arab man. Could be. Yeah, like I think there are a lot of outdated cultures that I think it's okay to be like, hey man, your culture ain't cooking. You know? But it's hard because culture's very broad. Like OP could have been like, I hate that he's bringing in Japanese culture and making the kids blah, 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 blah. You know? Which that would then be racist, as long as you're not weaving in misogyny or anything like that to it. Yeah, agreed, chicken sandwich. Husband straight up overstep, period, the end, even if everyone sucks here. Like, you can still suck and be, like, the victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, like, even if she, and who knows, too, maybe with this outburst, I think now it raises the question of, like, is homeboy safe? Or, excuse me, is OP safe? Because I think everything I said about OP sucking was assuming that she's not in an abusive, physically, a relationship, and maybe even emotionally too. You know, if she's not in a relationship where she doesn't feel like she can share these things, then she doesn't suck. What I will say though is you should get out of that. If you are in a relationship where you feel like you can't communicate to your partner when you think something is wrong, it's time to pull out. It's time to go get those divorce papers rocking and rolling. Balam, thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate you. Well, that's a pretty new name too. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. Threw in a little hola. Where's everybody watching from tonight, chat? I know I'm streaming kind of late, so it's got to be kind of morning time for some of my European viewers. Any Australia viewers in here? New Zealand. Oh, I knew that, Vilsic. Denver, Cali, Canada, Montana, Brooklyn. I knew that, Mbem. Ooh, she's the a-hole to herself and her kids if she stays. I'm in dirty Jersey. Oh, that's to. That's actually a good point, kid. Like, is she a little bit culpable for not pushing for her kids out of that situation too? I don't know if I'd call her the a-hole though, but absolutely. If your kids are in a situation like this, you got to get them out of there. Washington, New Jersey, UK, England, East Coast, Seattle, DC, California, Virginia. Milwaukee, Texas, California, Oklahoma, Australia. There it is. It's 1 p.m. here. Welcome to stream, Kimmy. Thanks for popping in chat really quick. Salem, Massachusetts, the Witch City. Ooh. Ew, why do you know where I live, stalker? I'm actually in your walls right now, Mbem. This whole stream room is just in your walls. Arabella, Pennsylvania. We got another Australia. Let's go. Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Honduras. Seattle. Bro, I love it. I love it, y'all. We worldwide in here, chat. We worldwide in here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for coming in the chats. You guys are the best. You guys make it so that these streams are very entertaining. Okay, guys, we have 2 updates here. Sorry, we have 2 post updates. We got update 2. We got update 2, November 17th, 2022. About 12 days after the original post. And it's a quick one. The kids and I are safe, and I am divorcing my husband. The incident that I posted about was so jarring that I could no longer downplay the abuse. I understood then that it would be so much worse for my kids to grow up in a household like that than to grow up with divorced parents. I did want to take this opportunity to talk to the people who seemed flabbergasted that I had not left him earlier. I know Reddit can be cruel sometimes, but to shame someone for staying in an abusive relationship is just so ignorant. A person stays with an abuser for a myriad of reasons: fear, shame, mental health issues, lack of resources, lack of support, lack of money, the partner's coercive control, etc. Please educate yourself on abusive relationships before writing judgmental comments. All right, here's the thing, y'all. I'm more talking, why the fuck are we doing this from the beginning? Everything she said was very valid. But what I will say is, like, let's start learning about peeping red flags. Okay? And, like, this is... I don't know who needs to hear it, but all the shit we were reading at the beginning when you guys first started dating, which should have been a major red flag in your head... Don't put up with this. All y'all. If he's reading your diary, invading your privacy, and then on top of that, judging you, slut shaming you, let's just call it what it is, slut shaming you for sleeping around while you were single and didn't know that he existed, get the fuck out of there. All right? Listen, I don't know. I get that it's hard, chat. Don't get me wrong. I get that being in an abusive relationship is hard, but how are we not going to raise awareness and get people to realize that they're in an abusive relationship other than tell them that, you know? I don't know. Like, what's the phrase? Like, it's not your, I say it every once in a while in this chat. It's not your fault, but it is your, no. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility kind of thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that anybody should be in this situation, but it's your responsibility to get out of it.
In my case, I stayed because he was so good at manipulating and gaslighting, at sowing doubt and confusion that I started taking notes during arguments because I felt like I was going crazy. He would say things and then deny up and down that he said them. He would tell me that I misinterpreted his words, or that I had a bad memory, or that I had anger issues. Meanwhile, he was the one punching at walls, breaking things, lying, and following me from room to room as I was trying to get away from him. After years and years of this, I left only when I saw how much staying would hurt my kids. To those in emotionally abusive relationships like mine, I want you to know that I see you. This is real abuse, even if it doesn't leave physical scars. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to rag on her. All that I'm taking from this is I never want my kid to be in this situation. Like, I don't know. To me, it just seems like to me, it's like if you're writing down notes on like, if you're remembering arguments better, or if you're remembering the arguments that you have, like that's a sign to get out, right? I don't know. I don't think, I should be clear, Ling. I should be clear. I don't think she was saying that Reddit was shaming her. All it said was, I want to take this opportunity to talk to people who seemed flabbergasted that I had not left him earlier. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it did say people were shaming her. Okay. You know what? I concede. You're right. We shouldn't be shaming her. Yeah, like Chicken Sandwich, I'm kind of with you here. Like, if he's punching walls, I don't know. Like, at what? I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I get it. It's confusing, but like, like, I just don't understand how people can like watch their partner punch a hole in a wall and go, that's normal. Other than, I guess, being around that, you know, but I don't know, man. Leaving an abusive partner was the hardest / most rewarding thing I ever did. It's possible. Yeah, I mean, what would you say, kid? I feel like I want like a direct source. What would you say to someone like this then? Like, how do you, because like, listen, y'all, I was just recently in a situation where somebody tried to gaslight the fuck out of me. Like, we had made plans, we had talked about the plans, and then when I brought up those plans, they were like, oh, we never did that. Or they like tried to change the narrative around the plans. And they were like kind of big fucking plans, chat. Like, I'm not talking like, oh, we're just gonna hang out or whatever. I'm talking like going on trips. And I was like, hold the fucking phone. Like, it was bad. Like, I had to like take a step back and like process everything and double check my facts. But when I double checked everything, I was fucking pissed. I was like, fuck you. Like, fuck you for trying to change the narrative. Like, I know what I've been talking about and preaching to you multiple times. And like, I don't know. I just don't understand and maybe too, shout out, you know, my parents and my siblings for like, I don't know, maybe I was just raised better, but I just think like, man, like I don't know, maybe shame is not shame is not the answer, but I do think you do kind of have to be like, hey bro, there needs to be a step to take there. My memory's so bad, gaslighting works on me a little too well. That's fair, Moldspore. That's very fair. They might try to go around and manipulate things with co-friends. Ugh. I guess where's the point where that behavior is tolerable, but it potentially puts your kids in danger? Yeah, I don't know, man. Abuse makes you blind to its existence. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe the answer is just like raise your kid. I'm thinking right now, chat, like reading this message, I'm like, if I have kids, I am going to raise them so they're never in this situation. Like it's so wild to me. And I guess just obviously different people, different backgrounds, different raisings. Like to me, from the beginning, this should never have been a 10-year relationship. Like getting to the point of marriage is diabolical. I don't know. I just think, I mean, the stars must have aligned, right? Like, how do you not have good enough? If my friend came to me and was like, hey, so like I started dating this guy and he started reading my diary, that would throw me off so hard. I would be like, what? Beans is here, by the way, chat. I have family members who did similar stuff like that, say something awful and then deny it or say I was misunderstanding them. No, Katana, that's a very common thing, actually. I don't know, man. I don't. Yeah, no, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, because here's the thing, y'all. I have gotten put into positions where there is an abusive dynamic and I've been able to identify it pretty quick, but I'm not everybody. I don't know. Perhaps he isolated her. Ooh, that's a good point, Moldspore. Sometimes you stay because you have no other option, not because you're blind to it. I mean, maybe. I don't really understand what what that position looks like, you know? Can't remember if she said that she went to college or not. Oh. Oh my God, there's like the other side of the post. Oh my God, this is kind of fucking crazy, chat. I see that, some rando. That's a good point. It's more common with women and AFAB people. We're taught to kind of go with the flow. That's actually a good point. Hey, Calliope, welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, I mean, either way, you shouldn't be shaming her. Man, I'm just so sad for the 3 kids, though. Yeah, I'm sad for the 3 kids, low-key. Like, here's the thing is, like, I don't want to blame her for the 3 kids, but it's also like, damn, bro, like, I don't know. I mean, this is my philosophy around kids. I think people have kids too willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, why have a kid? I don't know. I guess she's not very self-aware of like being susceptible to this stuff. But I'm like, I almost look at like doing this reading Reddit stuff as like a way to improve myself and be able to critically think through different scenarios that I think there's a lot of people that don't critically think through scenarios. And like, I don't know. I just think doing that allows me to not only become a better person myself, but like think along the lines of like, oh, if I have kids, here are some things I want to be able to teach them to look out for in their relationships, in their jobs, like everything. I don't know. This is just one of them. This is just one of them where like, obviously I don't want girl or guy, any of my kids getting caught in a situation like this. Okay, let's keep it going. New updates here. We have one from January 21st, 2023. November, December. Okay, so like 3 months-ish after the original post and the update. In May 2022, I took a break from my marriage because my husband's verbal abuse was escalating. He moved out for a few weeks. Okay, but these posts are coming in November. Okay, interesting. Some of the things that he said during our last fight, but had said many times before, were that I'm a failure, no one likes me, and I'm socially awkward. I have a graduate degree, I make good money, and I have friends, but I still believed him. During our separation, I signed up for a dating site. This was not to date or hook up with anyone, and I did not meet up or talk with anyone. It was only to see if I was really as undesirable as he made me out to be. He was wrong. I felt better about myself, and I deleted my account. Like Ross from Friends, I thought this was okay since we were on a break. I recognized that I should have set ground rules with my husband during the break, and I apologized to him about that. We tried to work on our marriage, but as those who read my other posts now know, I am divorcing him. This time during our separation, we set ground rules. One of them, at his request, was that we refrain from dating sites and dating in general until the divorce is finalized. We both agreed. 2 days ago, I got a bank notification about some weird charges. When I looked into it, I saw that he had joined 2 dating apps and mistakenly charged our joint account. Damn, not only is bro using dating apps, but paying for them? I took a screenshot and sent it to him without a comment. He responded that it was okay for him to do that because I did it in the past. When I mentioned that we discussed and agreed to not do that, he said, I'm just doing what you did. I said he was the one who specifically asked that we not join sites until the divorce was finalized. But again, he said that I did it last time, so it's okay that he did it. He's now acting overly friendly so that I will let this issue go, but I feel deceived and can't go back to trying to be amicable with him. I mean, I don't think you should be amicable. I don't think you should be amicable with him, period, but sure. I decided to limit our conversations to our mediation sessions, but he continues to insist he did nothing wrong and is accusing me of withdrawing like I always do and of making the divorce contentious. Am I the a-hole for being bothered by what he did? I don't trust him, which makes me want to pull away, but maybe he's right that I don't know how to respond in a healthy way. He always accuses me of overreacting to things or having unhealthy emotional response. He always accuses me of overreacting to things or of having unhealthy emotional responses. So if someone could please tell me what the healthy way to respond to this would be, I'm all ears. Tell him to go fuck himself? Like, get on a dating site and go fuck somebody who isn't going to treat you poorly? You know what would be incredible, chat? If she went and just fucked a dude, wrote about it in her journal, and then sent it to this guy. Like, I'm all fucking for it. I'm all for the nuclear revenge. This guy is such a baby back bitch, bro. Yeah, I mean, not the a-hole. I think just reading that, there is so much more healing that needs to be done here. And low-key, y'all, I think she needs to have as little contact with this person as possible. I know they have kids and they probably have to have some sorts of contact, but it does sound like they are talking maybe more than they should. I want to know what these mediation sessions are. Are they like mediating about the divorce, or are they just getting together and talking about their problems and about their kids and stuff? I don't know. Send him a signed copy of the new journal entry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. Her safety's probably in jeopardy on that. But, I mean, what is it? Here's the thing, y'all. I almost think it would, like, listen, not a good thing to happen, but in terms of getting full custody of these kids, it might, like gathering evidence against him might be a good thing. But, I don't know. That's probably not, you guys are right. For safety reasons, probably not the right thing to do. Judges love men like this. That's what I'm saying, is I feel like this dude is one of those like deceiving guys. I want to see what the comments are actually saying on this one. What are the comments saying? Oh no, the post is gone. That's so sad. Okay. There were no comments. That's so disappointing. Okay, sad. Okay. And then we have another post captioned "The Other Side," March 28th, 2023. And I'm guessing this is from, oh no. Oh no, this is a post from them. Oh, new updates, plural. Oh, so this is a new update. Got it. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I'm going to read this. Real quick. We do have one more update here, March 28th, 2023. Small little one. Several months ago, I turned to Reddit because I knew something was wrong in my marriage, but I needed an outside perspective to tell me how wrong. I was the proverbial frog in boiling water. Since then, I've asked myself repeatedly why I didn't leave earlier. Then I remembered that I did try to end things a couple of months after we started dating. He was love bombing me and I felt smothered. When I told him that I wanted space, he was devastated. I see now that that was the turning point. I prioritized his feelings over mine. I gave him the benefit of every doubt. I convinced myself that the red flags I was seeing were aberrations. It hurts thinking about how much precious time I wasted on him. Here's my update then. I moved into my new place 2 days ago. Our home closed escrow, and the details of our divorce are finalized. These past few months were a unique kind of hell, but I am now bursting with hope and happiness. I am finally free of him. I mean, what about your kid? Or not kid, kids. Like, I kind of want information about how the divorce played out, because, like, what about them kids, bro? Did you get full custody? I don't know, man. Like, are you free from him? Because, like, you have kids with him, you know? Sorry. I switched to the other screen. Like, I'm a little scared, y'all. I'm a little scared, like, if you didn't go for full custody after all this, you're the a-hole. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to shit on them because, like, as we've gradually gotten through this, they're definitely the victim. Now having more information, I don't think it's an everyone sucks here at the beginning. It's clearly a not the a-hole. I'm a little concerned about that last line. You know? Because here's the thing, y'all. They have evidence. OP has evidence, but just knowing courts. Granted, we don't know what country that is, but I just feel like in general, courts are not great about giving full custody when full custody should be given. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. That one was rough. And you know what, chat? I'm not a fan of the fact that every single time we read, there were a lot of questions that I felt like weren't answered. You know? I know OP's going through a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. There was a lot missing. In every single one, you know? Aren't many countries outside of the US favorable of the father having custody? I think that's most countries, Asian Fury. I think that's just the patriarchy and misogyny at its work all around the world. Did OP say that there was any physical abuse towards the kids or to the wife? He was the one punching walls, breaking things, lying, and following me from room to room as I was trying to get away from him. I mean, though, none of that stuff is good, but and this is just genuinely me not knowing. Is any of that good enough to get full custody in a court in courts that are traditionally there to favor men in situations like this? Kimmy, I love that you're referring to your partner as 6'6". And shout out him for chasing your ex away. I hope he got a couple licks on him real quick. No, I agree with you, kid. I do think it's bad. I just want to know if it's good enough in a court of law to get someone full custody, you know? And she would have had to be documenting and having evidence. Otherwise, any good lawyer is just going to argue hearsay. You know? Like, I'm just trying to think. And that's my thing is like, I'm a little concerned about like, if she's free from him, does that mean that maybe she got rid of custody for her kids? I don't think she would do that. But I'm not reading this like, oh, she clearly has like an airtight case against this guy to get full custody of her kids. I could be wrong. Opie could not be giving us all the information that we need to be able to make that decision. But that was what I was concerned about. I thought courts generally favored the mom/birth giver. I feel like not. Weren't we just talking about courts in like Germany favoring shared custody of kids? I don't know, guys. Oh shit. Belem, thank you for another $5 donation. My dad used to hit my mom and was unfaithful. She said she stayed because of us. Damn, I think when kids are in the situation, it just makes the whole thing more complicated, man. Yeah, Katana, this is how I feel. I feel like courts get a hard on for 50-50 custody. And a lot of courts, I feel like, don't take emotional abuse that seriously. I feel like most courts need physical abuse evidence, or else they're just not going to split up the custody, you know? Yeah, Ling. Unfortunately, unless you have video or photographic evidence of physical violence, it's almost impossible to win emotional abuse cases. That's what I'm like. I don't know. I think we're never gonna get this answered, we're never gonna get the answer of what OP actually did and if they got full custody. But like, I don't know why, guys. I just got like a really bad vibe at that. I'm like, unless there's something that she's not sharing, I think it would actually be hard for her to get full custody. Anna, maybe you're not wrong. Maybe it just depends on where you're at. Because I think the case that I'm thinking of, it was Germany. But I don't have very, like, I could see, for this reason, Anna, I could see them giving the mother more custody, but we're talking about full custody here, you know? Ooh, Asian Fury, she did say, I'm free, not we're free. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This whole story just made me feel so icky, chat. I hope I wasn't shaming her at any points, too. That wasn't my intention if I was. I don't know. I can't get over the fact that she saw these red flags before they were married, a couple of months into dating him, and she let it slide. But like you guys said, I think it's just something that you're taught, and she just wasn't taught that is a major red flag. And for all y'all, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but if they're invading your privacy at that level and slut shaming you for shit that you were doing before you were with them, let alone knew they existed, get the fuck out. Please. Please, 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 please. Chat. Yeah, praying that isn't the case. Me too, bro. Me too. Chat. It's getting late here. It's 8:30. It's getting close to my bedtime. I'm tired. I wanna pass out. Y'all, like I said, the goal is to start streaming more. Okay? More streams. My goal, because I do have a packed weekend, I'm going to the Pierce the Veil concert. My goal is to stream Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well, and then take off Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday. Sorry, I'm looking at my whiteboard over here. Yeah, that's the general gist of what I'm feeling. I think that's what we're gonna do. Pierce the Veil, dude. I'm so excited. I found the set list on Spotify. So excited. But yeah, guys, I will be live again tomorrow, okay? So make sure you have those post noties on. Make sure you're in the Discord, pinned at the top of both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat, so that you're notified whenever I go live. All right, guys. Y'all, make sure to drink your water. Make sure to drink some. I'm gonna drink some tea before I go to bed. I want some tea. We will rendezvous tomorrow. I'm planning on living. God, God, I can't speak today. I'm planning on streaming earlier tomorrow. So maybe around 10 or 11 PST. That's what I'm going to shoot for. It just really depends when I get done with my workout and when I wake up. So, alrighty guys, have a good night. Love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you. Sweet dreams.